to installing this 52-inch Hampton Bay outdoor ceiling fan took some time. You can see I still had on my same shirt and hat because some of these projects are done the same day or in the same place. To do this project, I wasn't sure because there was no wiring, nothing. And the resident wanted these fans on the front porch. She asked me if I could do it. Before I could tell her yes or no, I did a walkthrough. I had to access the attic and find out about the ceiling above the front porch. Was it accessible? One part of it was, the other part was not. The part on the right side was going to have an issue because the way the house was designed, the right side where the roof slants down, you could not get to the section where she wanted this fan placed. She wanted them evenly spaced apart from each other on the front porch ceiling. The first section was no problem. I was able to cut the hole and install the bracket. On the right side of the house, we had a problem. There was a very small opening that you could not access. I could not climb through. There was nothing to cut. The only way to get to this section, I would have had to have cut a hole in the side of the house, get up on the ladder, cut a hole big enough where I could crawl through, then repatch that up, and I was not going to go that route. So after doing my walkthrough, there was problem number one. Problem number two was, where was I going to get the power from to operate these fans? And then she had a location where she wanted the switch. And I had to put it where it was more easy to do than going out of my way trying to get this switch where she wanted it. So I let her know the switch can only go here. The objective was to have a switch inside, and we accomplished that. I found the location of the power and where I could put a switch and run the wiring up to both fans and connect both fans. But this fan that was on the right side of the porch, I took some, I think I took a flashlight and I took some wire and inserted it. I went up in the attic, had to crawl through this small opening. I went back and forth so much, that was wearing me down. Just that alone. It was hot, and you're in the attic, and you're itching. Going back and forth, and I did not see this wire. And even my flashlight, because of the beams that were going across the house, was blocking that light and blocking my wire. And there was very little space to work with. And it was at a distance from where I could see it. There was just a small opening, like that. The only thing I can come up with was to take my wire that's going to be using and feed it up through that hole on the porch that I cut out. I kept pushing this wire through that hole all the way up. And I knew there's going to be something seen by the time I get done with this. And sure enough, when I finally went back up into that crawl space in the attic, I took my flashlight and shined it through the cracks. And I was able to take my my snake here, my steel fish tape, and push it all the way over. I was trying to grab this wire. I wasn't successful at first. Had to get a good grip on it. A part of it that would hold on to it. It took, I couldn't get it. It took a while, and the space just was not there to work. And finally, I would pull it, would come back loose. It would slide off, and I had to keep trying again. Finally, it got a little grip, and I pulled it very slowly till I got it toward me. And once I got that wire in there, once I got my hand on this, the job was done. Connecting the wire and then tacking it down, making sure the power to the switch was working, got the fan assembled. It was frustrating going back and forth. It was hot, and I was tired, but the job got done. Adversity too. This really happened.